Alright folks, the deck is Black Rock and Roll Warrior. The goal of the deck is to use Steam Guardian to draw Black Rock and Roll and play it on curve after the cost reduction so that we can buff all of the minions in our deck and then rebuff them with both Lor'themar Theron and Prince Keleseth. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube. Thoughts on Remornia. It is a card that exists in the game of Hearthstone. Probably makes sense to add to this deck, but I forgot that it exists when I was building the deck.
Denathrias versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer, let your penance begin.
Well, I drew the card. Oh! Okay.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
This is a losing hand for sure. Do not have anything to do in the early game. Still played on 4 at least. Yeah, but we've already lost the game at that point, right? This is even Shaman.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
How do I ever deal with boards? No, ETC would not make sense in this or nearly any deck on the existence. Oh my god. If you see a situation and you think I need to immediately change the way that the deck is built in order to accommodate that exact situation, you're going to be tweaking your deck perpetually and continually making it worse over time. So I would not recommend doing so. ETC is not a good card in nearly any deck that exists in Hearthstone. So what we would be doing in that situation is adding 2 cards, or adding a card to our deck that is bad in order to add a card to our deck that is bad.
Denathrias versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Let your penance begin.
Maybe use the Forge card. I do not know what you're talking about, but I'm not looking for suggestions. I don't know how much more clear I could make that.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Give me that. Not what I want.
Okay, this is a fine opener for me. It's especially with this play. I'm thinking well, I don't have a redrop, but okay, I probably do have to coin this out just to have something that contest that.
Toys are much more fun to bring. Listen here.
I'm gonna spread my threats so that I can attack a little bit easier. Come on, man.
A diet high is hurting for me. Listen.
That is 2 games in a row and just extremely unlucky.
Blood and plunder.
Steam Guardian still reduces the price of it though? I mean, sure, but how does that
Scream for me.
does that help?
You want this?
I'm still -1 card in my hand, and like I don't have anything to do alongside it the turn that it comes out anyway.
Trust the pirate's code.
Yeah, welcome, Eric.
Pirates away!
Finally found their brigand. Probably just have to go with the Zilliax next turn, I think.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Wait.
Unity, precision, primitive.
Aren't you using Sire Denathris? He's your hero after all. So I am using Sire Denathris then. Problem solved. Hi, Zilla. We miss you.
Trust the pirate's code.
Probably the only opening I have for this, so might as well.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
There be no treasure 6 feet under.
Yeah, maybe I should have just developed.
Ease me hearties.
Who here can spell
Removal here.
Zilliax? Anybody?
These are all just entirely unplayable. That is extraordinarily unlucky.
Pick me! Pick
Need to
me!
hero power here so I don't just die. But there's still a decent chance I die.
Rise me hearties. Blood and plunder.
Good time for him to show up.
Who here can spell Zilliax? Anybody?
None of these do anything.
questions?
It's me!
Truth is found in death.
Alright, technically still alive here. Colossals would have been more fun. Colossals would have probably lost me the game. So.
There be no treasure 6 feet under. Rise, me hearties! Rise, me hearties!
Need an Abyssal Bassist. Zilliax, maybe? Nope.
Blood will flow.
That is GG. The turn that I lost is the turn that I played the Black Rock and Roll. There's just no reason to do that. It was too greedy a line. As a result of me being overconfident in my position in the game.
Denathrias versus Fireheart.
Just desperately want to play against a human being.
The fire within.
Let your penance begin.
0 for 3 so far. Wouldn't have been worth trying to fish for the +5/+5 taunt on Keleseth.
I see you brought
Hi, Mr. Streaming again. Where is Roffle?
He's over there. Thank you. Jack for the super chat. Not sure why it didn't show up in... Oh, there it is. +5/+5 taunt on Keleseth. Were you talking about Feat of Strength? Which cannot buff a non-taunt minion, nor does it give anything taunt.
Let me hear you make some noise!
French Stalker also had a chance for lethal. What was the opponent's health total? There's no way they are at 8, were they? They're at 20? Yeah, there's no chance at lethal with French Stalker. What are you talking about? That is on one again. Constructors, 3 different targets, not 3 random ones. I mean, even if it were 3 random targets, I guess it would barely be lethal, but... Unfortunately, that is not in fact how the card works. I've already lost this game again. None of the decisions anyone makes matters in this game. The simple fact is that the opponent's deck plays plays itself, as evident by the fact that a bot is playing it right now, and my deck does not have a good matchup into it. Have you ever tried to make a Desert Obelisk deck work? Yeah, at least once. Probably multiple times. This game was over the turn that they played Totemic Might, though. And I have no chance of coming back. I should probably just concede.
Don't have much time.
I feel like bots are affecting the meta, like people are building decks around bots. Probably not, because the good decks, when played well, beat good decks when played poorly, usually. Make this odd deck. That would not make the slightest bit of sense. But you're welcome to do so.
Denathrias versus Lunara.
A new song begins.
Let your
Let's keep the drone and pitch the other two. Okay, this is a human at least.
I see you've brought guests.
Toys are much more fun to bring.
Probably just go Renathal here since I don't really have a lot for the Voone. Thank you. Maybe we just play the Voone now. Just because I don't really want to be adding cards to hand, but the opponent very generously played a due process on 2 against a tempo deck. Started the stream. Have you managed to Voone the Keleseth yet? Not sure what that would do. Just slam the Loatheb here. To go to 17. Should be able to kill them with this and the
Growth, life, happiness, and friends. My hand is too full.
a little bit short. Alright, 16 plus 3 is not lethal. Not a relevant burn. Also not a relevant burn. Unfortunately. But I just want to keep their life total, like, in Trench Stalker range. Sure. Keleseth is undead? Oh, is he? Oh, you're right. It would do something. I am mistaken, and I apologize. Wind Fury? It's not luck if you call your shot.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Still a little bit short, but made some decent progress, all things considered. What was that you were saying about life total? Oh, I said that I wanted to keep it in range of the Trench Stalker. Thanks for asking. There's the net.
My hand is too full.
One really likes gaining armor.
My hand is too full. No, no, no! It is beyond my reach.
Just need these off the board.
Truth is found in extreme pain. The time has come to dethrone.
Naturalizes are gone. Still have both Trench Stalkers. There's one.
That rope's burning again.
Even that shouldn't be enough. Oh my god, there's the Trench Stalker.
Scream for me!
So anyway, I was saying that I wanted to keep them in range of Trench Stalker so that I could get lethal off of that. I'll be right back while this queues.
Denathrias versus Illidan. I will set the sky ablaze. Let your penance begin.
Alright. We're not gonna ruin our draw with the Steam Guardian this time.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
It is an honor to greet you. My warmest greetings to you.
Relics.
Marvelous display.
We hunger for vengeance.
Rude. What did patches ever do to you?
Let's warm you up.
Why Razorscale for Amalgam? Yeah. What? It's a
Not right.
It's a Menagerie deck. So I'm running the Menagerie cards.
Everybody, pose for the camera!
Got our first on-curve Blackrock, which is nice. It's also pretty nice.
Scream for me.
Lifesteal could be beneficial. Khaz'goroth is also pretty sweet, even though he's not buffed. Sag.
A marvelous display.
Yikes.
Scream for me.
The big lad.
The dark moon lives! Adventure and excitement await!
Okay. I guess that just happened. Yeah, that is most certainly a well-done moment, isn't it?
Thank you.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Stream for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Thank you, Dark Hippo.
Time to rock and roll! So they let it out! Pick me! Pick me! Let me carve their master into ribbons! Make them bleed!
Fortunately, we are still dead here.
Let me carve their master! Make them bleed!
Bummer. It's a good draw. It is a card that loses us the game, so I don't think that makes it a good draw. Can of beans. Thank you for the super chat.
None may challenge the living flame.
Just the random Silas just brutalized me. Thank you again, Can of Beans.
Denathrias versus Troll.
Just
Let your penance begin.
I faced 2 humans in 30 minutes playing this deck.
I see you brought
We have turned our curse into our strength.
I had to keep this in case it was Frog.
Toys are much more fun to bring.
It's okay for limiting their 0 mana spells, I guess. Do you think it makes a big difference that you primarily bid on the coin? It makes my chances of winning a lot worse. Don't bots like have like no highlight over the cards? Nope. This is a bot. I've been playing so many hours of Hearthstone. I've gotten very good at recognizing the bots.
Toys
rather not have the same conversation again. We have an extraordinarily massive disadvantage in this matchup, to the point where it's almost not worth playing it out, but I do have things that can swing it back. Do a YouTube short explaining how we know it's a bot. We can paste it whenever anyone asks. That is something that takes a lot of time that will not solve the problem because people will just continue asking. And directing people away from a live stream when you're live streaming is a bad idea for live streaming. Especially towards a short, which is a completely different portion of the YouTube application.
Little time.
This is actually just such a massive waste of my time, and I just have to deal with it. Like, there's no solution to, like, getting chat to, or everyone in chat to understand the defining characteristics of a bot. So, like, I don't think putting time into that is something that would have a net benefit.
Always little time.
At least things will hopefully start to move faster lately, or after this. Yeah. Thank God. Shadow! Thank you for the super chat, appreciate that. Historically, when people used to claim that I was facing a bot, I was the voice of reason and would, you know, be pretty conservative in my accusations of an opponent being a bot.
A combination of deck choice and specific play patterns. As an example, bots will rope the mulligan and waste resources.
Yeah, I mean, it's that simple, but I don't think that... I appreciate that, Benno, but I don't think that will change people's perception. Part of it is that people don't understand. Again, I've had this conversation it has been 11 days since the expansion released. I've had the same conversation for 4 hours a day, every day since then. So, I'm just tired of it, man. We can just not talk about the bots.
I see you brought
For Migrant Chat, many of us aren't here 4 hours a day, every day, and just plain don't know. I know, and I'm not blaming you. I just simply cannot continue the conversation anymore. Like, I physically can't. It's exhausting. Alright. On curve Keleseth at least.
Sorry for the empty super chat. Just wanted to show support for the daily content you put through. Legit can't have lunch without watching your videos.
I appreciate that, Shadow. You don't need to apologize, so there's no obligation to send a message if you don't feel inclined. But I do appreciate the support. That was a really unlucky healing totem. So, pretty good 1 and 3 for the opponent.
Have y'all seen the weather today? It's everywhere.
Is it? I hadn't noticed.
Anybody?
Thank you, Masta.
Scream for me!
Alright. Were we only coin this game? No, that's why we're actually
I am the harvester of wrath.
able to compete.
Let's learn why. Pick me! Pick me!
I think your ventriloquism skills are very impressive. I can't even see your voice box move while you read the super chats aloud, much less know how you continue to speak normally through it.
Yeah, it just comes with a lot of practice. I've been working on it since I started streaming, so pretty much an expert now. Thank you, Kali. Just comes second nature as a result of streaming for as long as I have.
If Roffle got $1 each time he was against a bot, he would be very rich indeed.
That's true.
If he got $1 each time someone in chat said it was a bot, he wouldn't have to stream and I could be set free.
Maybe one day, Brian. But also, no, I wouldn't set you free. Don't be silly.
It's my turn!
Threat detected. Dispatching battle box.
Okay.
Scream for me!
It's my turn!
Thank you, Isaac. Thank you, Mr. Bibbles, for the super chat.
I will never serve, but you shall!
Gimme.
Access denied.
Does this question also spike at the start of every expansion? If I remember correctly, you said you encounter more bots at the beginning.
Generally not. That is actually a good question. There are two things that are causing the bots to surge right now. The removal of Classic as an outlet for a lot of the bots, and the fact that the season started, or the expansion dropped the first day of this season release. So, like, the first of the month being the first day of the expansion was unfortunate timing.
ST0P.
So, because of the expansion dropping on the first of the month, not many people were at high ranks other than bots because they just brute forced their way through. Thank you, Isaiah.
If you pay me, the bots will stop invading.
I find that hard to believe. I don't trust a word you say, Brian. Thank you, G-Dude. Give me some humans, please.
Denathrias versus Anduin.
Maybe a human?
Light makes right. Let your penance begin.
His hand doesn't look great. Well, this hand was almost perfect. Almost.
I see you've brought guests.
Aren't we glad it's a priest? It's probably Shadow Priest. We've been encountering a lot of this today. Maybe not. It's a play we haven't seen in a long time. Good old coin Keleseth. Okay. Still doesn't really tell me whether it's aggro or not, but we are doing a good job of playing different minion types at least.
Muzzle their magic.
Yeah. Still no indication. I think it's aggro, yeah.
Engulfs us.
Let's warm you up.
Wait, why didn't that get reduced? There we, oh, the neophyte, god. Good matchup? I don't know about good, but again, we weren't behind from turn 1, so.
Pirates away!
The hero power the patches, I have to play this. If they don't,
Muzzle their magic.
can't play it anyway, so. I'm just gonna make the bouncer. Yeah, that's a good point. At least it's more interesting than even Shaman. This is likely another pirate, maybe the Shadow Bomber. It's actually kind of a fine draw to play alongside the Blackrock and Roll as well.
The shadow engulfs us. The shadow engulfs
Jeez.
us.
I just realized he's a bouncer because he's a frog. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and because he's like, you know, guarding the entrance. Why is that so quiet? You okay? Oh, it's because she's pointing the mic away from her. That makes sense. Kill that with the Sword Eater. Ow. Trade there. Hero power. Should be fine.
A diet high in iron. Scream for me.
Voone's looking kind of thick, not gonna lie. I mean, you gotta kill that, right? Otherwise, I'm just gonna get out of range of these Mind Blasts. 6-9.
Scream
Nice.
for me.
Whoops. It's maybe a turn too late to make that decision.
You have been.
They lost either way? Yeah, probably. But I think they had a better chance at winning from their perspective if they just killed it to begin with, especially since they ended up killing it anyway, right?
Denatrias versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. Let your penance begin.
We'll keep this. Just draw all of our rush minions for the mechanical paladin. Uther, more like Oofer. Haha, got him.
I see you've brought guests.
Well, there's one rush minion already. Here's another one. Okay. The Renathal deck is the one that I got to Legend, and I don't think I lost a single game on the way, so... Yeah, I guess I would recommend it for someone looking to climb. Rush? Give me Rush. Stealth. Unlucky.
Job done.
That is fine. Probably just play a low value one of these.
Time to rock and roll.
Listen here.
Powering up. Portals online. Powering up. Portals online.
I would need exactly Rush to make this worth, right? And then I'd be able to clear this. Just do this.
Spell. Zinjari. Anybody?
And roll.
Not bad.
Converting stored energy.
Do I get Rush here?
Toys are much more fun to bring.
Nope.
Pick me! Pick me!
Let me hear you make some noise!
Alright, just trying to go wide here. I might strap a Zilliax onto one of these, but we'll see. I was considering just slamming the Loatheb, but that felt a little irresponsible.
All charged up!
Observe, analyze.
Should be able to, like, they might have to trade into this, right? Unless they have a Skater Boy. Okay. Alright.
Toys are much more fun to bring.
Please no taunt. It's also bad. But not the end of the world. I think we're fine here.
Unity. Precision.
Bonk. Probably just settle for a Remornia turn next turn. Oh, they hit 5 too. Oh my god. That might just end it for me. I don't think that there's any coming back from this.
Let me carve them, master! Into ribbons!
Scream for me!
Make them bleed! Into ribbon, master! Make them bleed!
Back-to-back radar detectors are just... yeah, that's game over. So N'Zoth too slow for this deck. Yeah. Yeah. It's not even a card that crossed my mind. Or maybe a human? Nope, probably not. Bummer.
Uther. I will fight with honor.
Let your penance begin.
Alright, just need to find Keleseth and we're golden. Has chat ever made a deck suggestion that made sense? Yes, but it's very rare. Someone actually suggested the Remornia in this deck, so. It's just like, more than 90% of the time it doesn't fit what the deck is trying to do. I mean, N'Zoth makes sense. It's an amalgam supporting card. Yeah, we can bring back our N'Zoth's First Mate, Mistake, Razorfen Rockstar. This is not a deck where N'Zoth makes sense. Like, our deck is not built for N'Zoth, it's built for One-Amalgam Band. Those are different deck building
Powering up.
propositions.
Online.
Engage.
Relax. Let's warm you up.
Alright. Surely they don't have the radar detector again.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Toys are much more fun to bring.
Time to rock! And roll!
Mech Paladin not tier 1 after all these new mechs. I'm pretty sure it was tier 1 before all of the new mechs. I don't think that was disputed by anyone.
Fly, Polly.
I must have more mana.
That's embarrassing.
Scream for me.
I think Blademaster Samuro would be good in this deck. Then you can add Blademaster Samuro to the deck. The beauty of watching a streamer play a video game is that you don't have to do things exactly as they do. Why do people play Mech Paladin and Legend brain rot? Why do people ask that question? nearly every day in chat. Is it brain rot? First of all, that opponent wasn't in Legend. Second of all, people play video games, especially ranked video games, with the idea of winning. Third of all, what's fun for you is not necessarily what's fun for others. Fourth of all, you shouldn't dictate what other people should or shouldn't play at what ranks they should or shouldn't play them.
I will carve out notes with every strike.
Let your penance begin.
Hope that helps. This deck is currently in Standard 2, and it is called Menagerie. I had no idea, thank you.
Fly, Polly.
Scream for me.
There be no treasure 6 feet under.
It's really impressive that people are able to get Keleseth in Standard. Yeah, and Brann as well.
Scream for me.
Whatever it takes.
Sure, I'll take that.
Scream for me. Let's warn you.
Go here and here with that next turn.
The pirate's code.
Bonk. Wind Fury could be fun. What is our biggest mech? Blame Behemoth? That could be fun.
Give me that.
Okay. Probably just slam the bassist here. Why is Sneed's not in the deck? I mean, sometimes he is with the Flame Behemoth. Good question. Haha! Nice. No, not nice.
You are unfit to serve.
Unfortunate. It's a nice 6/9. And an ogre. Speaking of ogre, this game. Rip Odin Warrior.
And plunder.
What?
Who knows what secrets will uncover? Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Is the idea here, because I am playing a deck other than Odin Warrior at this very moment,
Pick me! Pick me!
that deck is no longer good or exists?
Any questions?
Scream for me.
Yeah, I make a joke about, like, you know, chat not having developed their way towards object permanence.
Enough of this.
But that is, like, a perfect example of that situation. That is, like, if I were to be up in front of class and somebody was to, you know, ask a question about what object permanence is, I could use that as a very good example. This is literally the first mage of the day, and it is 3.5 hours in.
Let your penance begin.
When I look at chat, Roffle ceases to exist. It's weird, I know. I'm sorry.
I see you brought. I see
Peekaboo.
you brought guests.
Oh, good God. Oh, this is just such a brutal matchup. Are you kidding me?
Didn't see that coming.
You can count on me.
I lost the game to the matchup, unfortunately.
Toys are much more fun to bring.
Well met.
Piotr Garbage became a By the Holy Light member.
Piotr, thank you for buying the Holy Light. Appreciate that. At least it's not Seeker Mage. I would much rather it be Seeker Mage. I would actually stand a chance if it were. What counters Quest Mage? Most decks, but not mine. Quest Mage is not strong in the current metagame. It's just very strong against me. The good news is they do have Renathal in their deck, which, you know, always gives me a better chance. I guess maybe I could draw into a Loatheb and that gives me opportunity to do something.
Let me hear you make some noise.
And roll!
Planned on creating content for other games? No. Don't really have much time or interest to do so. I mean, most of my stuff does 3 damage anyway, or 1 damage anyway.
Relax. Let's warm you up. And roll!
It's fine, I was kind of looking for board space anyway. Well, certainly got it. Ogre. One second.
If power is what
is what I provide.
That's quite bad for me.
And roll!
I will never serve,
But you shall!
I'm gonna try and use this to steal the raw math.
Zinjari. Anybody?
Maybe they don't consider themselves set up yet, but brutal. GG. Huh? I mean, they always play the raw math here, right?
Thousand needles! Are you ready to
Maybe not. Oh my god, we actually have a chance. They shouldn't have... Oh my god. I think we can do this. As long as these two are not minions. This is always the potion of illusion. As long as these two are not minions, we win this.
pick me, pick me!
Don't think too hard. You'll hurt yourself.
Thank you.
Never serve,
But you shall!
Well, we found it out. Raw math was in the band? No. Potion of illusion was in the band. Raw math came off of the pole kilt. I kind of need the raw math to die, though. Just so that there's not any weirdness of finding a way to... that's ice barrier, right? Don't care.
Job's done.
So no reverb. They've already played one rewind and they shuffled their deck, so they're going to be a long way from getting it. And even then, they have to get extraordinarily lucky in order to do that. And somehow still find a win condition. How do they win from here? Big hero powers. And stalling out still.
Skewer, slice, or slash? How to decide?
Actually, don't know what I want to do here.
A diet high in iron!
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
You need to chill out.
Okay.
I see unity, precision, perfection.
Get one more freeze here.
By my calculations, you need to
Finley
chill
so
out.
bans at 8. I'm sure you're joking. No. I have to take that trade there just in case they get more bounce effects. Good trench stalker.
Job's done.
So should have lethal here if they don't. Is that a new secret?
Time to wash away the filth.
The bounce effect I was talking about, so should be GG. I probably should have done that in a slightly different order, but shouldn't matter. Okay, I guess that works out. GG. That was not a matchup where you're supposed to be able to win. I got really lucky on that call to stand. The call to the stand. Jeez.
Denathrias versus
Big Priest would be a pretty bad matchup for me, but it is a decent card to have.
Let your penance begin.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
That's not good for me. That's Big Priest. Rip.
Fly, Polly.
It's unfortunate. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't say it's unwinnable after last game, but I'm heavily unfavored. That helps.
Let's warm you up.
Next turn I play this, then on turn 4 I play this into the town crier. Need to make sure to do it in that order. And pray that Loatheb actually is good enough. Oh, that's not a good sign. Sure. That could help. And kill a blood contagion.
Listen here.
Okay.
Unity, precision, primitive.
It's a big Zilliax. It's a big resource allotment there. It's the first time. I was just about to say I haven't seen him. No, I can't.
Time to rock! And roll! And roll!
Okay, we're doing something. I didn't even know that was in the deck, it's because I don't ever draw him. They must have the Neptulon in hand, right?
For a master tactician, this is nothing.
Hieroglyph.
Hi.
H. Wow, what, wow, ha ha.
Fantastic. Thank you, RB.
And roll! And roll!
Next turn we Brann a Loatheb. Can you stop playing cards, please?
Scream for me!
Primitive.
Alright. Maybe the Brann will stick. And this will get double Wind Fury. Epsilon and Ed, yeah, we've been making that raid for a bit now.
Scream for me!
The end is close.
Your history!
They need more than an Epsilon to win from here, though. Hysteria. Something big quickly, please. Oops. Trench Stalker? Oh my... How are you so big? Any lethalers?
Anybody?
A deity Scream for me!
I mean, this is still a situation where an Epsilon does not solve the problem, right? Because that has an 18 set of stats. I guess I could have gone for Shoot Lackey, but I don't know. It didn't seem worth the risk when I'm in such a good spot. Do you get to even discover, or is it at a random? Discover? Okay, that would have given me a good chance at it. But you don't get to choose what. No, you get one of each, right? You get a mech. Dragon Lackey? Yeah. So that's not terribly likely.
Haste.
I don't think the opponent is happy with the outcome of this game. They probably, and now this is just me giving some constructive criticism, should not have drawn Neptulon. Mech could also be magnetic too. There is no 1-mana magnetic mech available to Warrior, is there?
You are unfit to serve.
Okay, that's back-to-back matchups we simply should not have had a chance against.
Denathrias versus Jaina.
My sorcery will prevail.
Let your penance begin.
The proletariat can seize power white forbidding corruption through programming. I mean, wow. Wow, Brian for president, wow.
I don't know how much I trust AI when they're out here making typos like that. But thank you, RB.
Oh, you built this
Elemental Mage?
Fascinating.
Oh, God. Make it stop. No. No, it's not fun anymore. Let's just soften that up a bit.
A whirlwind of flavor. A whirlwind of flavor.
truth is found in death.
Okay. I mean, it's not great tempo,
What a
but
magic moment.
Fascinating.
I mean, I can't help myself, even if it's slightly off curve. Have I pulled patches yet? I've not. I don't think it matters that much when they just... Oh! The Keleseth patches synergy! I forgot about that. Oh, it's been so long. Lost to Elemental Mage Keck W. Are you from the future? I'm fairly certain I've got the cards to swing this back, so unless the opponent does something that I'm not expecting, I think we'll be fine.
Precision.
I just need something to pair with this next turn, and then we can work our way through with the Remornia.
The future
Okay.
is ours.
That must have been what
The tools
chat
of
foresaw.
creation. Behold the tools of creation. Behold the tools of creation.
This is pretty unreal.
Behold the
These
tools of
draws are
creation.
out of this world.
Behold the tools of creation.
And it probably does cost me the game.
Time to rock and roll.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah. See, I told you. You want to know your reward?
Are you not entertained?
They're not banned. They're just timed out because they're annoying. You can't say stupid thing, have it end up being correct, and then say I told you so. You still just said stupid thing. And you're still annoying. Plus, they've kind of been annoying throughout the stream, so I could use a break.
Denathrias versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Let your penance begin.
It's a decent opener. I kind of forgot Khaz'goroth was in this deck as well.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Please no quest. That's fine. Gonna use the coin here and play the first mate to play around a rigged fair game. Gotta go here first for objection. That's the whole point of the coin. Unfortunately, counterspell is not something that I am able to play around. So I just have to hope that I'm able to get this down on 4 before they can get a counterspell in play. Seems like a waste of objection. Yeah, generally objection on 1 is not great, but I don't know. If you don't have any other secrets, have a blast, I guess.
Scream for me!
Okay, that kind of looks like counterspell, so it's counterspell or rigged fair game are the likely candidates.
I'll show them.
I don't want to break the scientist with that in mind. So let's just go here.
Let's warm you up.
Play around Chatty Bartender. And there's no reason to attack here because I've already tested for the rigged fair game.
Your signature is required.
Okay.
Feeling cozy?
That's pretty annoying. But we're still in a reasonable position here. There's 2 of them now. Here's the objection. I knew it.
Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Okay. Sure, we probably want to play this to get that off the board. You could have tried to get a discover spell for school teacher. Sure. What spell would you suggest? Or what spell discovers a spell in Warrior for me?
So, what's troubling you?
Any questions?
IDK Lamau. Okay. That's kind of what I figured. Counterspell rigged fair game.
Scream for me!
Fine. Just go here next turn. I could even do this just for funsies, but it's probably worth just winning this game, isn't it?
Time to rock and roll! Scream for me!
Again, Secret Mage, there is no funsies? Yeah, exactly. We just want to close this out. Don't need to goof around.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Okay, now we're talking.
Truth is found. You here can spell Zinjari. Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Ribbit. Oh, it's a weapon or a minion to start.
A mistake.
Scream for me!
Your signature
I saw nothing. I mean, you quite literally did see nothing because nothing happened.
It'll be our little secret.
Oh, that's the perfect follow-up draw.
Any questions? Blood will flow.
It was just the delayed visual bug, chat. The animation was slow. Simple as.